Boxing truth here. Adonis Stevenson is just a Haymonized puppet, man. Powerless of what he can do for his career. Absolutely powerless in the guidance of his career. He answers to Uncle Al. Daddy Al tells him what to do, tells him who to fight. And that's what he does. He just gloves up some fights, does what he's told, fights the opponents that his advisor puts in front of him. Which is really the relationship between most fighters and their managers or advisors or whatever. But the thing is, this is costing Adonis Stevenson everything. It's costing him the recognition, the glory that deep down inside that he truly wants for his career. Not every fighter fights for money. Yeah, money is the most important factor, but there's a second important factor. A lot of fighters want to be recognized. They want to be recognized as a great fighter. They want to be recognized by their peers. They want to be respected. They want recognition, which is something Vladimir Klitschko, for his entire career, has been fighting for. Recognition and respect, and he finally got it. And it could be the reason, if he doesn't move on, if he doesn't continue his career, that could be the reason why he retires. Because he finally got the recognition he wanted, not in the victory, but in the loss. And that's what's missing in Adonis Stevenson's career. He has no recognition. He has no respect. He refers to himself as the king, but the king of what? Of fighting nobodies? Of fighting hand-picked cannon fodder that Haymon puts in front of you? You're fighting voluntaries. You're fighting faded super middleweights. You're fighting rematches that don't make fucking sense. You had another good performance this past Saturday. You knocked Fonfara out. The thing is, it took you 2 rounds, and it only took Joe Smith 1. Fonfara's pretty much damaged goods. He's looked like trash ever since he got knocked out by Joe Smith. Hooked up with Virgil Hunter, and that wasn't really a good fit. You saw the end result in the fight between Stevenson and Fonfara in the rematch. Stevenson is a quality fighter. I'm not the biggest Adonis Stevenson fan, but I do recognize the threat that he has in his left hand. He's a good fighter. He's still a quality fighter. At 40 years of age, you can't say he is past it because he's still having these type of performances. He's knocking guys out. He's looking spectacular. He's a quality fighter to watch. But the clock is ticking. He needs that big legacy-defining fight. He's already ducked Sergey Kovalev once. Continues to duck him because he is a Haymonized puppet. Doesn't have control in the direction of his career. Doesn't even have the audacity to call out the Ward Kovalev winner. Doesn't even call the winner out. Even though we all know the fight's not going to happen because it's very difficult to make. But Stevenson needs to do what Danny Jacobs, what Amir Khan, what Julio Cesar Chavez did. He needs to go across the street. He needs to push for that fight. That's the biggest money fight out there for him. The Ward Kovalev winner. And obviously, it's the fight that fans do want to see once the business is settled between Ward and Kovalev in the rematch. That's the next fight people are going to talk about. How about Adonis Stevenson against the winner? Stevenson has no obligations to no networks. He's not signed to Showtime. He's not signed to Fox. So why can't the fight happen on HBO pay-per-view? There's no reason for it not to happen. It's too big for it to be a regular HBO or Showtime fight. There's not enough money in the budget to satisfy the parties, so the fight will have to go on the pay-per-view platform. All Adonis has to do is push for the fight, let Al Haymon know he wants to fight the Ward Kovalev winner. And it's that simple. But will Adonis Stevenson continue to do what he's told, or will he finally go against the grain and demand that fight from Al Haymon? That's all you have to do, Adonis. If you want the respect and recognition, if you want to be highly regarded as Ward and Kovalev, then you got to fight the winner of that fight, bro. Or you got to start fighting some real opponents. You won't even fight. The light heavyweight division is a very deep division right now. There are some quality fighters, and you're fighting fucking Thomas Williams Jr., a Fonfara in a rematch, a Psycho Bika, some unknown Polish guy. You're inactive, you're irrelevant, and you're getting no respect from the boxing world, and it's all your fault. This is Boxing Truth.